Right, so Craig, can you give us a little bit of update on what you've been working on since the turn of the year?
Yeah, so since the turn of the year, it's been updating the player database. Obviously, in terms of positions and stuff for our members, it's important information for us. Obviously, with the voting for the Player of the Year awards on the horizon.
And how's membership looking in general?
Membership's good. We can always be stronger. We're always looking for players to sign up and be ultimately a member of the union and show that support to us, and in turn that the players absolutely get the support back.
And you mentioned there it's important that we have that membership database up to date, especially obviously with the closing of the January transfer window. What sort of things does that lead into?
Well, I think the pinnacle for this is ultimately the Player of the Year awards. It's for the dinner. The players know that eventually they will vote on who their top players are and the top performing players for the season, and that information will be taken and put into the voting form, where ultimately the players will make their choice. In
terms of engaging with members and clubs and all that sort of stuff, what have you got planned for the coming months?
So we've had some informal visits. We're almost pretty much complete with the club visits, the formal one. So we like to do some informals again, just so we're visible, so we're present, and that kind of informal presence just reminds players of the support, reminds players that we're there. So we've got some more informals coming up, and then before we know it, the voting will have actually started, and then we will get round the clubs between the team and collect the votes.
And it seems like a while away yet, but I'm sure it'll come in fast after the voting. We have then got our showcase trials. Can you give members a little bit of detail on that if they don't know about it?
Yeah, so the talent showcase runs pretty much every year. It's an event we hold at the end of the season, with the aim is that players who are ultimately out of contract or have been released to gain employment for next year to get a club. So it consists of 4 to 5 days training. We'll hold it at Broadwood again this year. The players come along, train in the morning, really good standard, great environment. We make it as professional as we possibly can do. And then there's education elements in the afternoon, which Chris Higgins obviously takes care of. And brilliant opportunities, including careers days, and we've had sort of motivational speakers out, etc., business partners to talk about savings and investments while players are out of contract. And then it culminates in a game on the Saturday, where for the last 3 years there's been over 100 coaches and scouts there. So it's been really good. It's successful. It puts the players who are out of contract in the eye of coaches and managers and scouts, which is hugely important at that time of the year.
And of course, that situation might arise for quite a number of players in Scotland. Can you just give us a little bit of detail on exactly who can take part, if that's anyone or if there's any specifics, and then obviously if they are interested in coming, how would they get in touch?
There's no specifics. I beg your pardon. The only specific is they have to be a member of the union, which is standard to receive the support and the help that we offer and we give the players. So that's the only sort of condition, is that they're a current member. Other than that, it's just get in touch with myself. Obviously, the majority of the players now have my phone number just through communications and dialogue. Alternatively, my email address, etc., is on the website. Keep an eye on our socials. The socials are excellent, so keep an eye on them, and there'll be emails that will go out as well. So yeah, it's just a case of, for me, be proactive. If you have got the information that you're not getting kept on next year by your club, then reach out, get in touch. The worst thing that can come from it is you've had a week's solid training and you're keeping your fitness up if nothing comes from the match in terms of getting a club straight away. Like I say, it's a brilliant event. It works. We run it every year because it does work, so utilise it if it's required.
And you mentioned obviously some success around getting coaches and scouts and that to there in recent years. Can you let us know maybe some of the destinations that some of the players have headed to since the showcase trials?
Yeah, I think one of the big successes that we've posted previously on has been Finn Yates. Finn was a young player at Aberdeen, sort of almost 3 seasons ago now. Finished that season and got released. He came along to the showcase. He wasn't sure, travelled down for it. Done particularly well in the game, and Falkirk signed him. So off the back of that, at the end of his first season, I think he played in either the semi-final or the final of the Scottish Cup at Hampden. And then the year after that, he was part of Falkirk's League One Invincible team, including getting in PFA Scotland Team of the Year. So there's been successes come from it. Obviously, all the players that are getting released, they want to get as high up the football chain as they can ultimately, which we respect. But everybody's got a level, and once the players find their level, they've got that platform to kick on again.
And just to finish, if there is sort of any reasons that players might look to get in touch with yourself, whether that be for legal support, learning a wee bit more about events or any other stuff. Can you maybe just highlight how you could support them in that aspect?
Yeah, I think just in summary, what I would highlight is probably the pillars and where the players support, where the unions support the players. So I think first and foremost is the legal aspect. You know, if there's any issues contractually or legally, any disciplinary issues, issues around fines, wages, etc., then it would be wise just to get in touch to get a bit of advice. I think the second thing is the wellbeing supports there. Diane Scott in the wellbeing service is excellent, and Diane's fully qualified in what she does, so really good at her job. Chris Higgins obviously manages the personal development, so there are career opportunities, whether it's university for a job further down the line, or whether it's you need a job for the here and now. So that there's different avenues and opportunities to be explored there, and then the little goodies that we offer in terms of business partners and deals and discounts, and our business partners are getting utilised quite regularly, and the players are getting discounts on cars, car insurance, hotel stays, overnight spas, things like that. So there's loads there for everybody. So again, it's just a quick summary of the areas that we support.
Thank you very much, Craig.